Coach Heidmous, you've already played several games on the road. Just tell me how things have been going, because I know there's been a lot of injuries.
Yeah, we've gone through quite a bit of player turnover over the last month, and we're 2-8. But when you watch the film, had we just played a little more consistently, well, we could be 4-6, 5-5, pretty easy. So we're doing a lot of good things, but we just break down at key moments, and a lot of that has to do with a lot of turnover in personnel. We had 3 guys get concussed on one day. I normally hit 3 a year, and so 2 days before you leave on a trip, there's 3 guys that aren't going on that trip. And we were kind of thin at the beginning of the year to begin with, and we knew that we probably had enough pieces to compete for a championship. But when you start losing a quarter of your key pieces, it's hard to keep the continuity going.
You can throw out that 2-8 record, though, because conference starts this weekend, thankfully at home, but against the toughest opponent in the league. How are you looking at this?
Yeah, being at home helps, but UC Davis, they're playing really well. Dan Layson got his team playing well, and he's dominated every conference opponent he's played so far. It hasn't been a close game yet. So we got our hands full, but we got everybody back. And if you look at the film, again, I think we were our own worst enemy. Created 14 turnovers when we played them last time, and had 5 fewer power plays. So they were playing more aggressively. They were handling the ball better. If we can clean up some of those things, we have a chance. And that's all you want to do, is give yourself a chance against a team that good.
Right. You've played a lot of good teams coming into now. Maybe another reason why the record doesn't look that great, but will that help you prepare for this?
Yeah, we hope so. I'm a firm believer in playing a really hard non-conference schedule. Try to prepare your players, expose them. It's hard in practice to simulate the speed, intensity, and the strength that you get in a game. So the more you can expose your players, the hard part is just keeping the morale up, because sometimes they get too focused on the record. And actually, the 4 losses at the beginning of the season, we lost so many people over the summer that I thought we were going to have, that we made a conscious decision as a coaching staff to just play through those 4 games. So we used 3 different goalkeepers. None of them had played in a college game before, but that's all we had. And we shuffled a lot of freshmen in and out with different combinations, just trying to really evaluate, not really focusing on trying to win the game, just evaluate players. And we had a chance to win a couple of those games, but we went 0-4 doing that, but we still feel it was the right decision. So since that time, we've been 2-4. It doesn't look quite as ugly as 2-8, but it was kind of a decision we made early on, and but we're hoping it's going to help us going into conference.
All right, we'll see what happens this weekend. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.